In this video, we uncover the shocking stories of 20 actors entangled in serious legal troubles, with charges spanning from sexual harassment and tax evasion to child abuse and even murder. Some of these names may surprise you, as they once lit up screens in your favorite childhood shows. Share your thoughts in the comments. We're eager to hear your perspective. Shannon Richardson, a rising star with a bright future, saw her career unravel in May 2013 after a shocking turn of events. Best known for her appearances in hit TV shows, including the fan-favorite series The Walking Dead, her fall from grace was as dramatic as her on-screen performances. Richardson's life took a sinister twist when she accused her husband, Nathan Richardson, of being involved in sending threatening letters to high-profile figures, including President Barack Obama. While Nathan vehemently denied the allegations, insisting he was being set up, investigators uncovered the shocking truth. Shannon herself was the mastermind behind the scheme. On June 7, 2013, she was arrested after evidence confirmed she had sent the letters in a calculated attempt to frame her husband. Eventually, she confessed to the crime, admitting her role in sending the malicious letters. On November 22nd of the same year, Richardson accepted a plea deal, resulting in an 18-year prison sentence. While serving time, she also filed a civil lawsuit claiming violations of her personal rights in custody, though the case was ultimately dismissed in March 2015. She is currently incarcerated in a federal prison in Fort Worth, Texas, with her release date set for November 18, 2028. Jo Sun, a Korean American, gained recognition across multiple arenas, including mixed martial arts, boxing, professional wrestling, and acting, with his most notable role being in the 1997 film Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. In 2011, Jo Sun was sentenced to 7 years to life in prison in California for his involvement in a brutal gang rape and torture that occurred in 1990. His criminal record worsened when he was convicted of murdering his cellmate, Michael Thomas Graham, leading to an additional 27-year sentence. Currently serving a life term of 34 years, Sun has also faced further legal issues, including charges of vandalism and violations of his sentencing conditions, marking a troubling descent into a life of crime. Alongside his accomplices, Sun inflicted devastating physical and psychological trauma on the victim before ultimately releasing her. His story not only reveals the brutality of his actions, but also underscores the enduring impact such crimes have on victims and future generations. It serves as a stark reminder of the profound and far-reaching consequences of such heinous acts, highlighting the dangers they pose to society at large. Jen Shah, a prominent television personality and former star of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, faced significant legal trouble after being indicted and convicted on serious charges. Known for her lavish lifestyle and bold on-screen persona, Shah's questionable methods of amassing wealth raised eyebrows. Alongside her assistant Stuart Smith, she ran a telemarketing scheme that sold fake products and services, defrauding countless victims. Their fraudulent operation eventually drew the attention of the FBI, culminating in their arrest in 2021. Initially proclaiming her innocence, Jen Shah eventually reached a plea agreement with the U.S. government alongside her assistant, Stuart Smith. In 2022, she pleaded guilty to wire fraud and received a 6.5-year prison sentence. This marked a dramatic fall from grace, bringing her career to an abrupt halt and leaving her reputation in tatters. Shaw's story serves as a stark warning about the profound consequences of fraud, impacting both personal and professional life. The shocking case of Ryan Grantham, a young actor famed for his role in Riverdale, gripped the nation in 2020 when, at just 24, he received a life sentence for the murder of his mother. This tragic and brutal act sent ripples through the community, culminating in the British Columbia Supreme Court in Vancouver, sentencing Grantham to life in prison, with no possibility of parole for 14 years. Grantham's actions didn't end with the murder of his mother. He also devised a chilling plan to assassinate Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Armed with multiple weapons and Molotov cocktails, he ultimately abandoned his plot and turned himself in to authorities. During the emotional sentencing, Justice Kathleen Kerr commended his decision to surrender, calling it a crucial act that averted a potential mass tragedy, while also highlighting the devastating impact of his crime on his family. Psychological evaluations revealed that Grantham had been struggling with depression leading up to the crime, which the court acknowledged as a mitigating factor. Despite this, the judge emphasized his full accountability and handed down a fitting sentence. This case stands as a stark reminder that mental health struggles, while significant, do not absolve individuals from facing the consequences of their actions. William Hayden, an American television personality, gained widespread recognition as the star of Sons of Guns on the Discovery Channel. The reality show spotlighted the craft of firearm manufacturing and repair while delving into military culture and weaponry. Before achieving fame, Hayden honed his skills as a seasoned gunsmith and established his own firearms business. His on-screen presence, marked by his expertise and commanding personality, quickly captivated audiences and solidified his reputation in the industry. However, Hayden's career came to a devastating halt in 2014 when he was arrested on grave charges of sexual crimes. These allegations shattered his reputation and brought an abrupt end to his television career. In 2017, he was sentenced to 3 life terms plus an additional 40 years in prison, with no possibility of parole. William Hayden's downfall serves as a stark reminder that personal choices carry profound consequences, regardless of fame or success. Allison Mack, widely recognized for her role in the series Smallville, became embroiled in a scandalous case in 2018 when she was arrested for her role in human trafficking and conspiracy tied to the NXIVM organization. NXIVM, a covert network, was exposed for its deeply exploitative and disturbing practices, thrusting Mack into the center of public and legal scrutiny. The investigation uncovered Mack's active role in recruiting women into NXIVM, an organization led by founder Keith Raniere, who faced charges of human trafficking and forced labor. Though released on bail, Mack ultimately faced significant legal repercussions. In 2021, she was sentenced to 3 years in prison, along with 3 years of probation, 1,000 hours of community service, and a $20,000 fine. After serving 21 months, Mack was released in July 2023. Her journey from a celebrated television star to a convicted criminal stands as a powerful reminder of how the abuse of power can lead to devastating consequences. Her story serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the critical need to resist the temptations of power and exploitation in any form. Drew Drexel, a celebrated athlete and champion of Season 11 of American Ninja Warrior, became the subject of serious allegations involving illegal activities, leaving the community stunned and sparking debates about the accountability of public figures. Before the investigation, Drexel had been an inspiring figure, admired for his resilience and determination, showcasing not just exceptional physical prowess, but also motivating others to embrace sports and a healthy lifestyle. These allegations dealt a devastating blow to his reputation, serving as a stark reminder of how swiftly a successful career and public image can crumble when faced with serious accusations. Colin Rashad Walker, best known for his role in Superfly, experienced a dramatic fall from grace when he was charged with crimes related to sexual assault. Once regarded as a rising star with a promising career and notable roles, Walker's trajectory took a sharp and troubling turn as allegations of sexual assault and rape came to light, drastically altering his life and public perception. The investigation uncovered that Walker had exploited social media platforms to target women and engage in predatory behavior. Following his conviction and a significant prison sentence, Walker's case serves as both a personal downfall and a powerful reminder of the need to safeguard victims of sexual crimes and ensure perpetrators are held accountable for their actions. Zach Avery, an actor and producer, took a shocking dive into financial crime when he pleaded guilty to securities fraud in 2021. He was found guilty of running a massive Ponzi scheme that deceived over 250 investors, swindling a staggering $690 million and causing an estimated $227 million in losses. Avery's elaborate scam hinged on convincing investors their funds would secure film rights for international distribution deals with major platforms like HBO and Netflix, a promise that was nothing more than a well-crafted lie. Investigators uncovered that Avery had used the funds not to fulfill his promises, but to pay off earlier investors and cover personal expenses. He was arrested for fraud on April 6, 2021, and later pleaded guilty on October 4th. On February 14, 2022, Avery received a 20-year prison sentence and was ordered to pay up to $230 million in restitution to his victims, many of whom were close acquaintances who suffered devastating financial losses. Prosecutors denounced Avery's actions as deeply reprehensible, underscoring the profound betrayal of trust he inflicted on those who entrusted him with their assets and confidence. His dramatic downfall stands as a powerful warning about the grave repercussions of financial crimes and underscores the critical need for vigilance in safeguarding against such breaches of trust. Michael Jace, widely recognized for his role in the hit series The Shield, faced a devastating downfall when he was charged with the murder of his wife, April Jace. The tragic incident unfolded on May 20, 2014, when April was discovered dead from a gunshot wound. Jace himself called the police and admitted to the crime. As details surfaced, the case became the focus of intense public scrutiny, culminating in a highly publicized trial. On June 10, 2016, Jace was sentenced to life in prison, leaving fans, colleagues, and the community in shock at the tragic turn of events. Michael Jace's story stands as a sobering reminder of the profound consequences of violence and the need to support victims. It also highlights the critical role of law enforcement in delivering justice and safeguarding those impacted by such tragic acts. Joe Exotic, famously known as the Tiger King, rose to international fame as the flamboyant operator of the Greater Wynwood Exotic Animal Park in Oklahoma, which he ran from 1999 to 2018. Renowned for his care of rare tigers, his career took a dramatic and sinister turn in September 2018 when he was arrested for allegedly hiring a hitman to kill his longtime rival, Carole Baskin, an animal rights activist. Their heated feud, fueled by Baskin's allegations of animal abuse against Exotic, sparked a high-profile investigation. Ultimately, Joe Exotic was convicted on 2 counts of murder for hire and 17 federal charges of animal cruelty, including the killing of 5 tigers. Carole Baskin, meanwhile, faced her own legal troubles, being convicted on unrelated charges and initially sentenced to 22 years in prison, later reduced to 21 years in January 2022. The fiery legal battle between Joe Exotic and Baskin captured widespread public interest, shedding light on the darker side of the exotic animal industry and the severe repercussions of personal vendettas. Their intertwined stories stand as a cautionary tale about the destructive power of hatred and the dire consequences of cruelty towards animals. Amy Locane, an actress best known for her role in John Waters' musical comedy Cry Baby and as Sandy Harling in the first season of Melrose Place, faced a devastating turning point on June 27, 2010. In Montgomery, New Jersey, Locane, driving at excessive speed, crashed into the car of Fred Seaman, tragically claiming the life of his 60-year-old wife, Helene Seaman. Subsequent tests revealed Locane's blood alcohol level was nearly 3 times the legal limit, marking a heartbreaking chapter in her life and career. Amy Locane was convicted of vehicular manslaughter and assault by auto, initially receiving a 3-year prison sentence. However, following multiple reviews and appeals, her sentence was increased to 8 years in September 2020. Currently serving her time in a women's correctional facility, Locane is required to serve more than 6 years before becoming eligible for parole. The case attracted widespread public attention, igniting debates about the justice system and sentencing practices in New Jersey and raising critical questions about accountability and road safety. Locane's story is not only a personal tragedy, but also a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of driving under the influence. Jared Fogle, widely recognized as the Subway Man, once enjoyed a thriving career in advertising and media. However, his life took a devastating turn in August 2015 when he was arrested on grave charges of sexual abuse. Fogle pleaded guilty and received a sentence of 15 years and 8 months in prison. The investigation uncovered numerous serious offenses, which Fogle admitted to during the proceedings. Now serving his sentence in a federal prison, Fogle faces the lasting consequences of his actions and the irrevocable damage they caused. The fallout from the incident not only devastated Fogle's personal life, but also sent shockwaves through the community and his fan base. His career and public image collapsed entirely, serving as a stark reminder of the critical importance of ethics and accountability. Fogle's story stands as a sobering testament to the profound consequences that can arise from poor decisions. Skylar DeLeon, once linked to the Power Rangers universe and seen as a promising young talent, experienced a harrowing descent into criminality. Her life took a sinister turn with her involvement in the brutal murders of Thomas and Jackie Hawks, a couple from Prescott, Arizona, in April 2009. DeLeon and her accomplice, Jennifer Henderson, lured the Hawks under false pretenses, after which the couple vanished, their bodies never found. A co-conspirator's confession led to DeLeon's arrest and a highly charged trial, culminating in a death sentence that marked the tragic end of a once bright future. However, DeLeon's execution has been delayed due to California's moratorium on the death penalty. During this time, DeLeon underwent gender reassignment surgery and began hormone therapy, embracing a new identity as Skylar Preciosa. Her journey reflects not only a personal transformation, but also a poignant message about resilience and the capacity for change amid adversity. In a separate case, Zara Fythian and Victor Mark, a couple from Nottingham, UK, were convicted of child abuse, facing accusations of abusing a victim between the ages of 13 and 15. The investigation, driven by the victim's testimony, uncovered the couple's cruel actions, leaving deep emotional scars and long-lasting trauma for those affected. These cases underscore the critical need to protect vulnerable individuals and take decisive action against abusive behavior, serving as a reminder that justice and safety for survivors must remain a top priority. Josh Duggar, an American television personality, rose to fame through the TLC reality show 19 Kids and Counting. The series chronicled the lives of the Duggar family, known for their 19 children and strong adherence to family and religious values. Born in 1987, Josh was one of the eldest siblings and quickly became a recognizable figure to audiences nationwide. Josh Duggar's career faced a devastating blow due to serious legal issues. In April 2021, he was charged with possession of illicit content. Despite his denials, he was convicted and sentenced to prison. The case ignited widespread public criticism and raised significant questions about accountability and ethics within the reality TV industry. Duggar's actions had far-reaching consequences, not only tarnishing his own reputation, but also casting a shadow over his family and the show that brought them fame. Stoney Westmoreland, an actor best known for his role on the teen television series Andy Mack, had built a promising career and left a lasting impression on audiences. However, in December 2018, his career suffered a dramatic downfall when he was arrested in Salt Lake City, Utah, on serious charges. Reports revealed that Westmoreland had been accused of attempting to lure a minor, leading to significant legal trouble. His lawyer contended that Westmoreland misunderstood the situation, believing he was communicating with an adult. Despite his defense, the severity of the charges against Westmoreland remained unchanged. Following a plea agreement, he agreed to abide by strict conditions, including random monitoring and a complete prohibition on unsupervised contact with individuals under 18. The incident not only irreparably damaged his reputation, but also led to his immediate removal from ongoing artistic projects. Once a rising star, Westmoreland now faces the weight of his actions, forcing him to reevaluate both his career and personal choices. His story stands as a cautionary tale, underscoring the importance of ethics and accountability in both professional and personal life. Thank you for watching my video. Please leave a comment with 1 if you found the video interesting, or 2 if you didn't. It's that simple. Thanks.